Whew. Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you guys are having a blessed day. Um, I'm John from JT's Vending Services LLC. Thank you for tuning in our YouTube/TikTok channel. Just a little bit tired today, but still don't stop trying to get into God's Word. So right now, guys, it's our daily devotional time, as most of you already know. That's what we do here, Monday through Friday. Oh, Tuesday through Friday, because it was Mondays, but Mondays now at work it's heavy, and I typically don't get home till late, exhausted. But Tuesday through Friday we do a daily devotional, so we just spend time with God just for a few minutes and read His Word. So let's go ahead and get started with our daily devotional for March 12th, Thursday, 2026. This daily devotional is entitled, Pick Your Battles. As for those 4 children, God gave them knowledge and skill in all learning and wisdom, and Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams. Daniel chapter 1 verse 17. Daniel was one of the first Hebrew exiles taken from Jerusalem into friendly captivity in Babylon. When he was separated from his family, forced into servitude, and given a new identity and new gods, Daniel was probably only a teenager at the time. He was now living in Babylon, the pagan center of the earth. Did Daniel completely reject his new lifestyle? Did he argue with his masters and refuse to learn? No. Amazingly, there was only a few areas where Daniel refused to compromise. The first was he was not going to bow to any other god or eat any food that has been offered to any idols, which were false gods back then, which is not back then, but then. We live in a type of Babylon too. We're surrounded by anti-God behavior, customs, and culture. It's easy to be offended by just about everything that happens and people do in this world. Conversations is flavored with swear words. Television shows mock our faith, and schools introduce curricula that makes us cringe. Surprisingly, God didn't tackle every single issue in Babylon. Instead, what he did was he picked Daniel's battles for him, using the young man greatly in the midst of a pagan culture. Daniel wasn't indignant or an antagonist. He was compassionate and sought the best for his captors. Can we be Daniel in our communities today? I like that one. So, if you don't know, Daniel was go back and read Daniel chapter 1, start at chapter 1, verse 1, through chapter 3, and you'll get the gist of it. But I just don't want to, I'll get into a long rant about Daniel and the battles that God picked for him, but I don't want to ruin it. So just go back and read Daniel, or listen to it on the Bible app, how I do sometimes. But Daniel was, God definitely gave him visions, understanding of all visions and dreams, without a doubt. So our quote for today is from Mark Deaver. He says, simply put, we need churches that are self-governed. I don't know I was going to say governor, self-governed, and distant from today's culture. We need churches in which the key indicator of success is not evident results, but preserving biblical faithfulness. That's by Mark Deaver. Food for thought, just like I said, after this day devotion is over. As you guys are resting or just thinking about things, or you're just talking to God, ask yourself this: are you passively influenced by your culture, or do you strive to influence the culture around you? Practical application is: how can you fulfill God's greater calling by thoughtfully engaging with unbelievers? So how can you engage, respectfully with unbelievers, non-believers, people who don't believe in God or Jesus or anything? I have friends who don't believe in God. I know people who don't believe in God. I know people who don't believe in Jesus. We have Jewish friends, and as you know, they typically don't prescribe to the Jesus Christ aspect of it, but they're still our fellow man. They still are human. They make their choices, and we just have to learn to stop trying to focus so much on what we have what we have different, and focus on what we have more in common, which is our faith in God. Even unbelievers, that's a faith. To be an unbeliever, that's a faith or religion that most people practice. It's called atheism. And in order for you to be an atheist, there has to be a God, so that you can deny that God, so you can call yourself an atheist. So anyway, there's just something to think about for practical application. Our prayer tonight is sometimes just as tempting, Lord, to shut my eyes and ears to my culture as it is passively absorbed, to passively absorb its values. Help me to do neither. Show me instead how to use my interactions with the culture to make an impact for you and only you. May God add a blessing to the hearers and the doers of His word. My wife has nothing else better. Is somebody knocking on the door? This is what I got to deal with. So I should have done the daily devotional when everybody was up front, sit down, and not wait till now. You guys have a blessed night. Be safe. Au revoir. A bientôt. I gotta go.